Let's go to Illinois, where a group of parents trying to get what they call a, quote, intolerant identity curriculum banned from Loyola Academy. That's a private Jesuit high school just north of Chicago in the town of Wilmette. Here is what a guest speaker told students during a lesson from October of last year.
I know I'm racist. I don't want to be. I don't like it, but you cannot be a product of U.S. culture and society and not be, especially as a white person. It's not possible. So let's get over it and quit pretending we're not.
There is more from this lesson. Kendall Qualls, president of the nonprofit Take Charge Minnesota. That's a group fighting critical race theory in schools. And good morning to you from Minneapolis. That woman's name is Jacqueline Battalora. She was born in Scotland, raised in Belgium, moved to Victoria, Texas, and she wrote a book called Birth of a White Nation. She now lives in Chicago. This goes on for about 90 minutes. Play clip number 2, guys, first. Let's listen to more of what this lesson was about.
We don't know our history. You look at high school U.S. history texts, they're pretty terrible. And most people think, well, at least white people get a good version of history there. No, it's not truthful.
Okay, a little more background on that in a moment. Kendall, what's going on here?
I can tell you, Bill, it's a full throttle indoctrination program that's been going on now in our country for at least 10 years. But I can even tell you it's even more than that. It's a weaponization of our young people.
Okay, so we reached out to the parents group. Can't get anybody to join us yet. We've reached out to the school. Can't get anybody to explain this. We don't know if this happened during class or after class, who was involved, how they got involved, what was offered to the students or not. There is a website, however. Parents say this, call for number 4. We believe Loyola Academy's recent aggressive adoption of an intolerant identity curriculum has created a growing crisis in the school. Our goal is to alert and inform parents and alumni of Loyola Academy of the depth and breadth of this crisis, specifically the harm being inflicted on our community, and offer positive alternatives. What is the harm, Kendall? How do you define that?
Yeah, this is not new. In fact, I can tell you 2 incidents here in our local community. In the public school system, we had a equity activist employed by the local school district, actually justifying the violence and the rioting in Minneapolis because of the outcomes that were achieved. Forget about peaceful civil rights marches. This was a taxpayer-paid employee endorsing violence to a group of high school students.
One more
that
clip.
happened. It was actually reported in the local news here as well.
Again, you're in Minneapolis. This is Chicago, Wilmette, Illinois. Another clip, number 1. Watch.
Even if Loyola Academy was filled with only white people, you should still do it. You know why? Because white people have skin in this game called race, called whiteness. Nothing short of our humanity is on the line.
Wow, that's something. Here are the states that have banned critical race theory. Idaho, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Arkansas. There's several others that are introducing legislation. And then there are a few others, Georgia and Florida, that plan on introducing it, 15 total. Where does this debate go, Kendall, now that it's in schools?
Yeah, sure. Number one, not only should it be banned, but we need to take a different posture. Actually teaching American students about the true nature of our country. Are we perfect? Show me one country that is. But it is by far the best country for all people from different backgrounds in the world. And I tell people this, Bill, you know what? African Americans are doing great in this country. And they ask me, well, what do you mean? I said, I'm talking about truly African Americans. Those that come from Nigeria, that come here legally as legal immigrants, they earn 17% more than the average American. Not 17% more than average Black American, 17% more than the average American, because they made a choice to come here. They haven't been indoctrinated like a lot of native-born Americans. And in fact, it's not just Nigerians, it's Black people from the Caribbean islands. They have not been indoctrinated and told that this country is the place that is discriminatory, that is bad for Black people. They're embracing the true principles of this country, or really what it is. That's what we need to do, is to double down on exactly what we need to do in this country. In fact, I'll end with this. This is what we're doing at Take Charge. We're actually going to be launching soon a program called the Prodigal Project. You know,
we will
as recently in my lifetime, we've seen the Black American family decline from 80% two-parent families to 80% single-parent homes without one program to reverse it until now.
Kendall, thanks for sharing your story there. We're out of time, but thank you for yours. And if somebody from Loyola wants to join us, or the parents, there is a welcome invitation to explain it.